Today we're here with Merrill Jencks, a top agent in the Phoenix metro area, and I want to talk to him about masterminds. Now, Merrill, just for preference, are you a busy agent?
Yes, I'm a busy agent.
Okay, so we know that you're busy, and do you belong to any masterminds?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so how do you justify the time to join a mastermind when you're so busy?
First of all, you can't spend all of your time in the whirlwind, right? Like if you want to upgrade your business, you have to spend some time working on yourself, and you have to spend some time on upgrading, the framework of your business, not just constantly in the whirlwind slinging lock boxes. You'll never really grow your business just slinging lock boxes. I mean, you might do a few more sales each year, but can you really scale if all you're doing is slinging lock boxes? The answer is no. So it's really important to spend some time out of the whirlwind working on yourself, working on your business, that kind of thing. Now, I used to go to masterminds purely for the tactical stuff. And I still like the tactical stuff. Like when I go to conferences and when I go to events and when I go to masterminds, like I used to hate the motivational stuff. Like skip the fluff and tell me exactly what to put on the postcard and when to mail it and how many to send, right? Like I really loved the super tactical stuff, and I would go to masterminds and then someone would start saying, well, we've got this checklist that we use for our transaction management, and be like, can I see the exact
Give me the checklist, yeah,
right?
Okay.
Not just understanding why it was important to have the process, but I wanted to literally just rip off and duplicate exactly what they had. And all that stuff is really important. But for me, the real value of masterminds now is that it's easy to get a little complacent, and it's easy to start to think that you're pretty awesome, and it's easy to think that you're, one of the best agents in town, and what you don't really need. But then you go surround yourself with people who are doing twice your production.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, I know nothing.
I'm a peon.
And you realize, you're a peon, and you realize that you can do, I don't know what the number one agent in the world does. Like they must, I don't know what they could just mastermind with CEOs, I guess. But as a relatively normal, high producing agent, I find for my mindset and for my skills, I have to surround myself who are achieving a lot more than I do, because it changes my entire outlook and perspective on life. It makes me realize that I can achieve so much more and do so much more and contribute so much more, and literally just changes my perception on everything. It's amazing.
So for you, just summarize, why do you join a mastermind and how do you find one?
I mean, most of our masterminds have come through, like we once had a mastermind that was put together by a title company that we worked with, and they had networked with some of the other top agents in the area, and it was a fantastic mastermind. I've had other situations with masterminds where, they happened through Tom Ferry, our coaching organization, and those are probably some of my favorite masterminds still, because there's so many great agents out there. Just go onto one of the Facebook groups. I mean, how many of the Facebook groups that are out there, like Lab Code Agents and one of those, and say, hey guys, this is where I'm at. I'm looking for other like-minded agents, so this is what I'm looking to achieve. And there will be people who have already done it and who are already experts at it, and start plugging into that.
Okay, so go find yourself a mastermind.